Okay, two chimps on the Davenport.
With video!
With video. Maybe, if it comes out.
Hopefully it doesn't crap out.
I've got a battery charged in the camera, and apparently it's taping.
And apparently I didn't lose the battery charger, which is great.
That is good. It was in my room.
Wait, I never heard how many people watched the last one. The first 12 minutes or whatever.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the stats.
Really?
I'll have to use the internet. All right.
Well, look at that later.
So just start talking about our week. The first thing I wrote down for our week was the Rapids game. I went to my first one. You guys have pretty sweet tickets.
Do you remember where we sat?
Yeah, the front row.
Okay. Yeah,
Right behind the goal that no one scored on.
Yeah, that was pretty disappointing. I almost got hit in the face, though, which was pretty exciting.
With the breast cancer ball.
That Trevor tried to steal. Like, Trevor just, jumped up and, snapped the ball. I had a beer in my hand. I just went like this. And then Trevor just, grabbed it and, jammed it under his shirt so that no one would see it so he could try to keep it. But you gave it back to him.
Dude, they were going to come up there
they were going to
seconds,
take it,
man.
yeah.
Those balls
expecting.
Those balls are $180 a piece.
Damn.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah, they're not like baseball. They're if you felt that thing, it's so tacky and yeah.
See, I feel like in football you should be able to keep it because the tickets for football are so goddamn expensive. They can easily afford to give you a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because how many balls go flying into the audience in football?
Decent
2?
amount.
3?
Mm.
Well, if it's a close field goal, a lot of the times they kick it over, or if they miss.
Or if the fans hold down
Seriously.
the net and prevent them from lifting the net.
How about Pat Bowling takes a few $60 pay cuts every time a fan gets a ball? He'll still be a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. Did Michael Vick throw the ball in the crowd a while ago? Before he got all thrown in prison for a couple of years?
I don't know.
I've seen
It's
him remember
entirely
that.
possible.
So, the first time we recorded Two Chimps on the Davenport, just the tip, 6,800 views.
Wow.
That's
Not bad. More views than downloads of the podcast.
Wow.
That is true. That is very true, actually.
So I think, I'm going to record as long as the camera has battery or memory.
Whichever ends first.
Yeah. And I'll probably have to cut it up I think I'm going to cut it up into 10-minute sections.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to post it on the Wiki Game Guides YouTube.
Oh, start getting that going.
Yeah. It's about time that we start putting uncopyrighted content on that channel.
And not get it blacklisted.
Yeah, not get it blacklisted like our current one is.
Nice.
So,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Blacklisted.
Yep. So I climbed a 14er with Carl. Since the last podcast. That's pretty fucking hard to do. Well, it's not that hard. It was 5.5 hour round trip hike. Which I didn't realize going
You did it with
into
your dog?
That's a good hike.
Yeah.
With retard Carl?
With
That must
retard
have-
Carl.
I guarantee that added an hour.
Oh, yeah. I'd say that added an hour. But we had Katie's dog and my dog. And they, played the whole way up.
Fought each
Everyone,
other.
we'd run into people and they're like, how do they have this much energy?
Yeah.
And they, didn't get tired, ever. It was crazy. And, at the end, you'd, climb rocks and they'd freak out if they didn't think they could make, a certain jump.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to, lift them.
Were you carrying
Not
Carl
Carl,
up
he's
to the
too
top?
heavy. But Roxy, yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's little. It felt good to
Which one?
get exercise. Mount Bierstadt. The only reason I remember that is because it's Bierstadt, I think. If it was Mount Jamalama, I wouldn't remember.
Pikes Peak or something completely unmemorable like that.
Or Mount Evans. Breckenridge. So, yeah.
I can't think of what else I did in the last week.
You got... I guess I got freaking drunk.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the pictures to prove it.
Oh, of me asleep?
And you pissed in the middle of a parking lot while 5 cars drove by, and you asked them why they were looking at your wiener.
Do not remember. I remember taking a leak. I don't remember.
Okay, no, you took a piss in the same spot when we got there, but you were smart about it, and you went on the left-hand side of the bush, in between the car and the bush.
Right.
When we were leaving, You just decided to pee on the right-hand side, right on the street, or right on the parking,
Did I pee on the bush?
Yeah, you were peeing on the bush, but
Oh, I just wasn't.
you were trying to pee on John's
body.
car.
I don't remember that. I thought he was like,
No, man, he
far
was
away.
like spraying it up in the air trying to hit your goddamn car.
wow, don't remember that. Glad I didn't
Sounds
see that.
That sounds like something
yeah, you
I'd
fucking
do.
asshole. Jesus
Well, it's
Christ, you
fun
want
to,
to
like-
clean my car off?
It's fun to like push it hard and like see how high you can get the beam to go.
The long jump.
Yeah, like in elementary school, like I'd always do that where I'd start at the toilet and then push harder and move back and like see if I could get to the back of the stall.
No, man, I always used to do, the urinals that have the drains that have like, 9 holes that go across? They have like a lot of holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go across, back,
Hit the
back.
holes.
Yeah. That was always my goal, to go across, and then back. It was a good day if I did.
It's pretty funny, like what you like the OCD stuff that people do that they never talk about.
I'm not ashamed of that. It's a fun game I play.
Yeah.
Makes pissing interesting. Makes me want to chug a liter of water.
Well, they if you put like a thing, like a target in a urinal, like how some have that little bee where you're supposed to pee, it reduces splash by like 90%. So
Where did you read this statistic, or did you do your
I
own
heard it.
empirical research?
I heard it. So it's,
Yeah.
it's not
You sure you didn't do your own research?
shoot at the bee. It works because you always try. My goal is to reduce splashback. I don't try to hit holes.
Oh,
I
that's
try to
the
like
worst, man.
I try to like get the angle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to like bend it like so it hits like right where the thing curves, so it like
Yeah.
goes with the curve and doesn't like if you just
What's
shoot
the optimal
straight
angle? It has to be like into
Yeah.
the water and then back up against the back of the urinal.
Oh, if there's water, you always got to go in the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
no water.
If you shoot at the wall, it's like
Yeah,
like
man,
you wear
like-
sandals, you're like, oh my
No,
god.
the worst
Yeah.
is when you wear
Yeah.
sandals and you can feel the person next to you.
Oh,
Like,
God.
you're not even peeing yet, and you feel a little bit on your foot, and you're like, God.
Just squirt a little back.
Oh, dude, the
You
urinals
just start
at
peeing on
the,
their shit.
Yeah.
You're like not even peeing
Oh,
into
sorry,
the
the
dude.
urinals at the fucking hotel are so crazy. Every time I come out of there, I have like splatter all over my work pants. It looks nice.
Yeah, I hate those troughs, man. At
Oh,
like
yeah.
sporting events,
Yeah.
there's just like pee going past you, and you're just adding to it.
Oh, you know what
and
the
it's
worst
like,
ones
oh.
are, especially with sandals, are the ones that go all the way to the goddamn floor.
Mm.
I never understood
Yeah,
why
I don't
those
like
were.
those.
They have those at DIA and airports, don't they?
Yeah, they have them at
I don't know where
airports, and they have
those.
them at that Cherry Creek place. That place I was telling you about.
Which one?
It's a bar and hamburger place over
Oh,
by
okay.
Cherry Creek. That's the only other place I know, but I'm always kind of drunk when I'm there, and I always get pissed off when I'm wearing sandals and someone splatters all over my foot.
Well, Dan, how do you do in the trough situation?
I can't. I used to be able to, but I can't anymore.
You go Shy Guy?
I can't. Okay. Here's what happened. I never had a problem ever peeing, and then Jesse would like always go to the stall, and I'd make fun of him for having stage fright or some shit. And then I developed stage fright after I started making fun of him because I started thinking about it. And then I'm like thinking like some dude is just staring at my dick right now, and I can't get the flow moving.
You should be
Like,
proud of that. Like, yeah. that's
Some
fine.
dude
Yeah, some dude staring
Well,
at my
it's like
dick.
well, I looked into it, and apparently it's like a fear thing. Like animals, if you like aren't comfortable, you won't pee. Like it's like a body thing.
Because
Well, it's not like because I'll sit there
Like if
and I'll be like,
you're
I
threatened?
have to pee. I want to pee. There's like I'm not really afraid of someone looking at my dick. It just makes me uncomfortable. Like whatever. Whatever.
Mhm.
There's someone next to me, and if it's like someone I'm comfortable with, I don't have a problem. Like if I'm peeing next to Jesse, no problem. Peeing next to some cowboy, I'm like,
So that's why you have to call Jesse every time you need to go pee.
Yeah, I
Just
hold
like
it
during
for
the
him.
day.
No, but it's
Do you
weird.
guys
You
put
hold
Dutch
his
rudder
dick.
when you pee?
It's weird.
It's
You
not
push,
gay.
you push, and it doesn't come out. Like you can push and it won't come out. It's really weird.
I've never had any problems peeing.
I never had them ever either, and then the fucking tables turned on me.